Let me say something. The UK justice system is a joke. This man right here, 30 years old, assaulted several women. Guess his sentence? 27 weeks. 27 weeks for literally destroying women's life in the UK. The name of this man is Hamad, 30 years old. He literally assaulted 3 women in different train service in London. 27 weeks in jail. It seems to me that the UK justice system don't really care about the women being assaulted by men. Nope. They don't care. Unbelievable. Let me know what you think about this.
This guy who calls himself the Punisher, he's known to post quite a few controversial videos where this extreme left or extreme right, contents, you don't really know what he stands for other than being an agent provocateur. Okay, he supports Tommy Robinson in one of his videos, then he knocks him down. He supports Zionism, then he knocks it down. So he's just an agent provocateur, okay, for ratings. However, he posted of late how an immigrant, an illegal immigrant, sexually abused 29 women and was only given weeks in prison.
Shalom. Listen, let me tell you something. Yeah? If there was a war tomorrow, which there will be, because I'll probably start at the end of the session. If there was a war and it kicked off,
and he pretends he doesn't understand the reason why this is happening. So he posts these contents and then leaves a shock tactic. Well, I will tell you why it's happening. We all know the system is racist. That's obvious. But then why would a racist system that imprisons black males more than white males, structural racism, why would they then allow illegal immigrants to abuse, girls, women, etc., and only give them weeks in prison? I will tell you why. It's called Organized Chaos. Okay? If you want to break down society, break down the family, break down structure, you got to make it unstable. That way the rich remain in power. You have to inject fear and anxiety. It doesn't mean that the people in power don't feel, oh my God, our women are being abused. Of course they care, but they care more about money and power. It's organized chaos. I was reading a book on Confession of a Hitman and how even the recession, right, is actually organized and created by billionaires.
If you don't cry for peace, they will come for you. They'll love you today, they'll have you confused. If you don't cry for justice, they will come for you. Can you cry that you can't see the pain? Don't question why they've got your mind in a maze.
Why would somebody who's a multi-billionaire care about refugees or immigrants or stopping the boats? Why would they? It's pure distract tactics. Nigel Farage, he's a master of manipulation. This guy who's a multi-millionaire, yet somehow tells the white working class, I love you, I care about you, yet he's got 2 passports, he organised Brexit, he's got a foreign wife, yet he's pro-English, same as Donald Trump.
If you don't cry for peace, they will come for you. They'll love you today, they'll have you confused. If you don't cry for justice, they will come for you. Can you cry that you can see the pain? Don't question why.
Shalom. Listen, let me tell you something. Yeah? If there was a war tomorrow, which there will be, because I'll probably start at the end of the session. If there was a war and it kicked off.
Say foreign wife and, you know, yet he claims that he's pro-American. There's a conflict of interest that seems to walk hand in hand with those people. But it's organized chaos. They want a race war. And how do you create a race war? You then pretend, I haven't got the power to arrest these people. Yes, you do. If you got the power to go to war in Iran, if you got the power to take out Colonel Gaddafi, Saddam Hussein, then you have the power to keep these people in prison. But they serve your purpose. Everyone is an actor playing their part. And we don't realize we're the ones who've been played.
Shalom. Listen, let me tell you something. Yeah? If there was a war tomorrow, which there will be, because I'll probably start at the end of the session. If there was a war and it kicked off. Shalom. Listen, let me tell you something. Yeah? If there was a war tomorrow, which there will be, because I'll probably start at the end of the session. If there was a war and it kicked off.
That's all. This guy's posting these contents as if he hasn't got the answer. Of course he does. If he's intelligent enough. It's called Organised Chaos. I think as Rockefeller says, all we have to do is stir up the right contents, the right people, and we can create the new world order. That's what it's all about. It can be explained simpler than this. You know, they want a race war, as Tommy Robinson said in one of his videos.
I notice you're wearing a shirt or a button that says "I'm a Zionist." Yep. What does a Zionist mean to you? What is a Zionist?
Well, a Zionist is someone who believes in a homeland for Jewish people.
I believe. My definition, when I've looked at that in the dictionary, is Israel first.
It means Israel first.
Yes.
Okay. Well.
Well, you know, there is a negative connotation in a lot of realms about Zionism, and since it does denote that it is Israel first, can you possibly serve 2 masters? Meaning, can you serve England and Israel at the same time?
Shalom. Listen, let me tell you something. Yeah? If there was a war tomorrow, which there will be, because I'll probably start at the end of the session. If there was a war and it kicked off, I would be there on the front line fighting for Israel. I would be there on the front line fighting for Israel.
If there isn't a race war, a civil war, I will create one myself. This guy's funded by a Zionist. He actually admitted himself that he's more Israel than he is English. He actually admitted he'd fight for Israel, not English. Yet they're stirring you up. This is what they do. They're paid. It's all about power and money. And they all have their part to play. Let me give you an example. If there were no Muslims in England, okay, then Israel would no longer be interested in Tommy Robinson. He's done his thing. You know, he's done what he's paid to do. And this is what's happening. These people don't realize that it's all the paychecks are rolling, all the paychecks, corruption, all in one. You act like you're surprised. Oh my God, you see, one of our own have been attacked and the system's against us. How can a system that is racist be, the kingdom cannot divide against itself? How can a system that is racist be against the white people, against themselves? That does not make sense. It's because it's organized crime, organized chaos. This is what they want. Someone at the top, the billionaires, are pulling the string. They even control the legal system. You think the law is fair? I studied law, I did paralegal, ILEX. And you think that what you see in the court is actually legit. It's controlled. I was doing a video regarding this. The car insurance, house insurance, no win, no fee, you name it. All litigations is corrupt. They know how it's going to end up. The world is screwed up. Everything is staged. Nothing is real. And that's the reason why they can get away with the crime that they do. Because they're paid. The system is corrupt to the T.
Shalom. Listen, let me tell you something. Yeah? If there was a war tomorrow, which there will be, because I'll probably start at the end of the session. If there was a war and it kicked off,
If you don't think, they will think for you. If you don't cry for peace, they will come for you. They'll love you today, they'll love you confused. If you don't cry for justice, they will come for you. Can you cry that you can see the pain? Don't question why.